What up, though? You are now listening to another great episode of Dead End Gaming. I am 1/4 your host, BZ430. As always, appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys watching us live. If you missed the live, you can catch us every Friday wherever you get your podcast: Spotify, Apple, Google, all the wonderful places. This is episode 183. Damn,
That's
we zooming in. We kind of zooming in on 200. That's crazy. That is so damn crazy. But like I said before, I'm 1/4 your host. With me, I got Granddad Willie.
Granddaughter, 1,000 Hours, album of the century, new album on the way. And we just chilling today. We chilling.
What about when the album coming next month?
Hey man, why you doing that? Why?
Black History Month, man. Black excellence.
What that got to do with my album? Look.
I'm just saying. I said Black excellence. Your album's not Black excellence.
It is excellence, and I'm black. But yes, but I'm not gonna hinge my release date when trying to hit it in February. But I gotta make sure it's right. So look, it's gonna come out.
You gotta hire a whole new staff. Remember, you gotta hire a whole new staff.
Why are we talking about stuff that don't need to be talked about?
You know what? That's a good point, Tyler. I forgot about that.
So he's probably might have to take his attention away from the album.
Album out when it's ready, y'all. When it's ready, y'all gonna know. Trust me. But no, not February.
Okay. All right.
That's like a week from now, bro. What you mean? Chill out.
I mean, it could be late February. It could be mid. You never know, bro.
I got some stuff I gotta handle first.
Okay, all right.
I hear that he got some stuff you gotta handle. They was making the bags too heavy.
You gotta have the preparation to put out an album. I'm telling you, have to be taken care of.
Y'all should have heard this man talking before we went live. Like this man.
Go to the next person. Go to the next person. Come on.
Oh my God! You got out here eating the angriest bowl of cornflakes y'all have ever seen. Y'all
missed it. First of all,
we missed
lasagna soup. Wrong. Lasagna soup was in the bowl. Don't disrespect the soup. Second of all, ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. We talking about a game show. We talking about games, y'all. Next person, please. All right. Who else on the show?
We talking about the game.
We talking about the
game. Is he got hired?
Triple H. Triple H.
Damn, man. We got a producer extraordinaire Bloodbath.
Kevin this bitch.
Hey.
And of course we have the lovely Tyler with us. Curls, y'all.
What up, though, y'all? AKA Sweetest Pie, AKA the Hoodie Bandit, AKA Boogie in Yo Hoodie, AKA Yo the Hoodie Tight, son. I run that shit, bitch. Nah, I mean.
You know what I'm saying?
I do actually have on a hoodie today. I put it on my hair for a second, but
it was
one of my smaller hoodies.
It was pretty chilly today. It was definitely pretty chilly today.
No, it's cold.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, when I got out this morning, I was like, damn, what the hell? I looked at my watch. I'm like, 29 degrees. Damn, when did this happen?
And the low later on in the week's like 28. Yeah, it's gonna be like 28 degrees on. I want to say like Thursday or Friday or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I just wasn't expecting that. It just caught me off guard this morning. I was like, damn, kind of shocked me for a second. But yes, for those new listeners, this show is separated in 3 parts. First part, we talk about the games we played. Second, news and topics. Third, one gotta go or scenarios, and then live questions from you guys, where you can come on the show, or if not, you can put your questions in our Discord, in our questionnaire in the Discord area, and you can ask questions there, or you can come on here live and ask us questions. So, and it can be about anything. Don't have to be video game related. It can be about anything you want to ask. So, with that being said, Tyler, what you been playing?
I have been playing. Hold on, wow, that took me a second. I had to recenter myself. I haven't played anything besides Apex. I mean, we played Uno last week, and that was fun. But other than that, I haven't played anything but Apex. I was thinking about Fallout 76 yesterday because I missed my pet Deathclaw. So I'm gonna get that going again soon. But
hey, I want to play it. Okay, I want to play with you because that Deathclaw was a helper. That was killing shit. Oh, also too, Tyler. Iron Banner this Tuesday coming up.
Oh, for real?
So, yes. So
okay.
Download it. Get it ready.
Yeah, no, because I downloaded that big ass update last time.
We should play that. We should play that next week.
Oh, that would be
everybody
lit.
We've never played Destiny. Yeah, we've never played Destiny.
Oh, I didn't know it was 4 people.
Yeah, yeah, we can play. We can play Crucible and we can play Gambit.
Oh, bet.
Oh man, hell yeah, hell yes, we can do that.
Yeah, I've never played Gambit before. Do I have to? We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I have to have all the
No, the
expansion packs and all that shit, all the DLC.
You shouldn't. If you got somebody what?
Okay, I was just gonna say, Polterghost asked me about Forspoken. No, I haven't, because it came out today, right? Didn't it drop today? Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play it yet.
It dropped today. So pretty much Apex.
Yep.
You know what?
The
When
usual.
you gonna get back on Animal Planet? Was it
What did you
Animal
say?
Crossing?
Animal
Animal
you
Planet.
Crossing.
say?
Animal Crossing.
Animal Planet?
What is it? What is it called?
What does this man say?
It's
What
not
is it?
Animal Planet, nigga.
What is it called? What is it called, Tyler, on the Switch?
That's that channel was all about animals. That's on TV.
Wait a minute, wait. What is that game you
That's
play
the
on the Switch?
Crocodile Hunter. That's
Yeah,
you
bro.
know what you talking about, bro?
Anyways, it's called Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
But I
Animal
mean, that's
Crossing.
one of them
Okay.
games. Yeah, I mean, I played it when it first like dropped because it dropped around. Y'all that have been around for a minute know that was
Yeah.
like a whole cognitive
It really
dissonance for me
was.
because I just never imagined that I would play some shit like that and like it. But yeah, I mean, that's one of them games where I mean, I know that there are probably people that still play it, but there's not really anything to do in it for me at this point. So I haven't played that shit in I don't know how long. Like I would jump on like and do my little like birthday because like they do something like special on your birthday. So I did that, but I didn't even do that this past year. So I haven't played in like a year. I want to say like a year and a half.
Oh, okay. What about you, Granddad? What you been playing?
Well, I was watching Animal Planet earlier, and then
I said, you know what? Okay, that's fine. Run with it. Bring all the jokes. Bring all the
real
jokes.
talk. Okay,
Bring them all.
No, for real. So I've been playing. So I told you about this being at the studio when I went this past weekend. Jedi Fallen Order. I got back to it, and I got right, and I realized I was the one fucking up. That game is great. I actually played through the game again, and actually beat the game. So I'm ready for the next one, Survivor, that's coming out. So yeah, really good game. Some small things here and there that I hope it was improved on. And I just kind of felt like the map system and the I wanted it to be a little bit cleaner. It's okay, but it took a while for me to kind of get used to how the map system works. And then also just the game's smoother now because it's up-res, so I don't have to worry about the game being smooth because I feel like when I was playing on PS4, that's one thing that didn't grab me. But now with it being up-res and it's playing at 60 FPS and it looks better, I think I got more immersed into the game. But other than that, yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. So yeah, I was fucking up, but I corrected my wrongs. Also, word to Kev, I've been heavy on that Marvel Snap.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Oh wow, I got you
Heavy.
too, huh?
I'm gold, 40, level 42 gold, 9 decks deep. 9 decks deep, killing right now, bro. I'm telling you, like Kev, you won line, bro.
I told you, bro.
That game is the shit. Like I have to physically like get away from because like you just get sucked. It's easy to just get like locked in and you just playing hand after hand after hand after hand, and the next thing you know, oh shit, an hour passed. So it's like
and because the games are so fast,
yeah.
like. You could win or lose the game in like 5 minutes, y'all.
Exactly.
Like, you just be like, all right, that was it. On to another one, and like I'd be having to put my phone down. Like I'd be in bed, like, all right, one more game.
Bro,
that's like 1:30. I'm like, all right,
too,
bro. I need
bro.
to put the
Me
phone
too,
down.
bro. It's a problem, bro. So I gotta calm
That
myself.
addictive? That's wild.
I'm telling you, I didn't think so.
I mean, I ain't spent no money yet, so I don't feel like it's ruining my life, but it's ruining my sleep schedule.
It's time. It's a time thing. It takes time.
Damn, your sleep schedule?
I'm telling you. It is that deep. Like honestly, I want y'all to play it, but at your own risk. Okay, I'm gonna say that at your own risk because once you get in there, you in there. I'm just gonna say
if
it like
you lack discipline, don't play this game.
Yeah,
that's how how the workers ended up stealing from Willie because he been distracted with Marvel Snap.
That's what it was.
Happened.
That's why he came so mad. That's why he was so mad when he came. It makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense now.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but you are making points. But I'm just saying, I have been distracted, and Marvel Snap has been a part of that. But so something. But don't look. That's not nothing to do with me. Okay, don't talk about the game. The game is fun, so I definitely suggest if you haven't played it, give it a shot. Check it out. It's really dope. Also, I played a little bit of a PGA Tour. PGA started. Started the trial on that, and I'm getting used to the whole system. But it's cool. I like it. I'm digging it. Played a little bit of Apex because I ain't done that in a minute, and that's pretty much. Oh, and no, that's pretty much it. That's all I played. So we're good.
Yeah, just like you, it's crazy. We beat Jedi. I finally beat, because I know I've been holding off and I haven't been playing, I haven't been finishing it, but I finally finished it. So when Granddad said he finished it, we was able to talk about it at the studio on this past Sunday. So I was like, cool, but no spoiler alert, no spoilers. But for people that's curious that want to play it, since it's available for PS Plus right now this month. So but yeah, amazing game, dope ass game. PGA, I've been hooked on PGA. Play some 2K. Kev, I have all 4 badges now. I have 4 badges. you know,
finally
for my
cored 4 different categories.
Yep. So I got core all 4 different categories, and my overall is a 97 now. My overall I can really be a 98 if I use. I gotta get some more VC to use my rest of my get my guy to 99. But I just don't want to spend on. I don't want to buy no VC, so I just play and earn it. But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Destiny. Still kind of getting my builds ready for Lightfall next month. The new and improved whole new look expansion that's gonna be dropping next month. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm looking forward to it, and a new subclass. So I'm looking forward to that one. I've been playing, still keeping my skills up in Destiny, whooping ass as usual in them Crucibles.
Did you ever get them suits? The ones I talked about on Twitter one time on Twitter, the like them robot looking ones.
No.
Oh,
I'm all for guns and I'm all for getting guns on that game. So when I play stuff, I'm playing stuff to get certain guns with perks on them and stuff to go with my builds. I don't really care about the aesthetics and the looks of my character. Don't care at all. All I care about is getting guns, getting weapons. I mean, really,
Well,
that's
hold on. Matter of fact, because since I haven't played Destiny in a minute, like if we're gonna play Iron Banner, isn't that gonna be are my guns gonna be super outdated because I don't have any of the new chicks I'm playing all the time? Like, am I gonna
Yup.
Same.
Tyler finna pull up with a musket, talking about something. Let's go, guys.
no. Tyler, when you turn it on,
Derringer. Not so fast.
you can automatically upgrade your light level to like the base light level for the game. So you know you'll be straight long as you at the light. And plus, most of the Crucible matches they don't even go by your light level advantage. You know, it's like you can still be.
Yeah, no, I know that, but like in terms of the guns that you have, like going in, like I feel like other people are gonna have like much better guns than me because I haven't played in a minute.
If you can look at through your guns in the vote, I'll let you know what some good Crucible guns to use, and I'll tell you which one to have in there. I can tell you. I can tell you what to bring.
Or like kid like loaded up that I would usually take in Crucible. I just feel like they talk about I'm gonna have a slingshot.
No, that works because it's still some guns I use for when Destiny 2 first came out, like from like previous expansions. So no, you good. It's certain guns I go to for real that I play when I do Crucible. So no, you straight. You should be good. I
remember when they first I'm gonna say this real quick. Like when they first like sort of switched over, I was holding on to my like yellow horn for a minute, but like eventually there just ended up being way better rocket launchers. Mm-hmm. But that was my shit for the longest, and I like kept using it for a minute, even though it was like outdated. So I know that they got like guns that'll still be good for a minute.
Oh yeah, yeah, they got some guns now with some perks on there. You'll be like, holy shit. Y'all get on my nerves.
Sword known as the
Bible. Oh man, but what else I've been playing? So yeah, PGA, Destiny, 2K, finished out Jedi Fallen Order. I need to shit too. I know y'all gonna be pissed off. I know I need to finish Bayonetta 1. I definitely need to finish that one. I need to play that one real bad. But I know starting this Friday, I'm gonna be hooked on you know what, and that's Dead Space Remake. That game is about to have all of my attention for like the next week or two. Like I already know. So when we come next time, what games we playing? It's gonna be like Dead Space Remake. I know I'm playing the hell out that damn game. So I already know. But Kev, what you been playing?
Real quick. Have you seen the trailer for the new EA Sports Golf game?
Yes. I saw the trailer for it, and I'm gonna get it because they have the actual real majors in there. They have the Masters.
Yeah, they're the only ones that have rights to the Masters.
They got the right, yes. So they're gonna have all the other one, the PGA Championship, the British, like they gonna have all that on there. And when I saw the 4-minute gameplay of it, I was like, yeah, I'm a 2K gonna get pushed to the side when this because EA was the go-to for golf. That like they had
they used to have Tiger Woods PGA.
It was then they took his name off of it.
It's still the same game. So now when this come out, I think that's gonna be another one. I'm gonna try to master because I feel like I've mastered PGA 2K23 right now. I think I cracked the code on that, and I've been doing really good. But the EA one, I can't wait. I can't wait to play that one. It's a lot of this year is gonna be crazy for games, bro. It's gonna be so crazy. I hope I can keep up. But what you been playing, Kev?
I'm gonna keep it simple. I ain't been playing that many games lately, so I played 2K. I ran some 2K a couple days ago with my cousin Dab and my homie Hosh. And then also the homie Robbie he was playing. And then besides that, I played Back for Blood. My friend Blake, he got an Xbox recently. He was like, bro, I just want to play something with some zombies in it. You heard of this game called Back for Blood? And I was like, yeah, nigga, I played it before. So, oh,
yeah,
word?
we played it. Yep, we played it.
Exactly. And now, and now it's crossplay. So I didn't have to pull out the Xbox. I was able to play it on my PlayStation. So I played Back for Blood for a little bit. It's okay. It's still about the same as when we played it last time. It's a fun every now and again game. It's not no all the time game. I played some Splitgate recently also. Splitgate's still fun. I still enjoy that game. And the only other thing I played besides that is nonstop Marvel Snap. Just Marvel Snap here, there, everywhere, bro. Like
when I get on the plane tomorrow, tomorrow, Marvel Snap, all flight, all day.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if I'm sitting down and I have nothing that's demanding my attention, I'm probably playing Marvel Snap on my phone. Like if I'm watching like a casual show, you know how you watching TV shows, it's not something where you got to watch every second. Probably playing Marvel Snap. Like that's
Willie playing that shit now. Look, he just pulled his phone out. He's like,
I know that boy.
That is a shame. I'm talking to the chat. Hold on.
That is a shame. That is a shame.
I'm talking to the chat.
It was like, matter of fact,
this man here. Goodness
Mike Rich said he a snap head.
It's the stream.
Man is a snap head.
Hey, I ain't got a problem, y'all. I just like the game. All right, calm down.
I like the game.
I just like the game, y'all.
It's really fun. And like I think that they really fine-tuned how to keep you engaged, but like it's not overdone because like I'm not pressured to spend money. The games don't last too long. There's a wide variety of play styles. There's a counter for everything. Like, and because the locations are random, you never know what's going to happen each game.
I know addicts don't actually think they have a problem, right? That's like the number one. Like, no, it's just fun. Like, I just like to
stop
party
anytime.
Yeah, I can stop playing. Yeah, we can stop playing Marvel Snap anytime we want. We just choose not to.
Choose not to
because it's fun.
Because it's not negatively impacting my life.
Right, it's not. It ain't hurting nobody.
Nope.
Hurting the business though, Willie. But we ain't gonna talk about that in front of the chat.
What you talking about? What business? The album's done. It's out of my hands right. Other people are handling things right now with that thing, and then when they come back to me, we be ready to rock. All right, so don't worry about that. All right, business is good. All right.
Yeah. Kind of like to piggyback off of what Ben and Bishop said in the chat. He can't wait for them to add like, "Oh, you play against your friends." I've read some of their patch notes and like the announcements they have said that's one of the things they're adding soon is like you could play against your friends, do PvP and stuff like that. Just like expanding the social aspect of it. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Just being able to like spar and like with your friends and like try out new techniques and stuff and not have to worry about losing any what's that shit? Losing rank. Because like you said, I'm finally gold now as well. I was 42 earlier, but I had some rough games. Now I'm back down to 40. So look.
Oh man.
Wait, real quick. So it felt like as we were talking that I was the only one who's played Apex recently, and like I feel like y'all, like Willie and Kev, y'all used to play it a lot. It sounds like Marvel Snap is kind of like taking over your attention. But the reason why I was bringing that up, are you all gonna play that new LTM
Hardcore?
that dropped today? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all played it yet?
I haven't played it yet, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I'm like looking forward to trying that. It sounds interesting.
I'm definitely gonna try it.
What is it again, Tyler? What type of mode is that?
So basically, it's like this, like hardcore, like basically like temporary option that they have, like temporary gameplay where like the ring starts off at max damage. There's no shield swapping, no helmets. What else?
And you only get white armor.
Yeah,
you only get white armor, like the basic armor. I feel like
and
it should
it's
be
like a
blue
limited
armor.
HUD.
Yeah, and yeah. But
So
B, you couldn't play it no way. B, you got to be at least level 20 to play it. I don't think you played the game enough to be level 20. Honestly.
No, I'm probably like a level 6 or something like that.
You probably like 10, 12. Really,
you think so?
Yeah,
I might have to.
Like you get out them first 10 levels just quickly for play. Like, you play a couple games, you pass level 6, but probably like 12.
I know they tried it again one day, but just like only hot drop. Like play it with us, but just like only hot drops. I feel like you get bored, like just walking around looting. You just got to like be immediately in some action.
Yeah, I want to get right into action. Like I'm like Tyler. Yeah, take us to where the action is at.
I know they had Control for a while, but I don't know.
You know,
I
fucks with Control. Now you know that's that brings me in. That brings me in Destiny mode right there, Control. So I don't mind Control.
Yeah, they've been having it, but I don't know if they switched it off today because they got the hardcore mode on. But they did have Control like a couple days ago.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, on to topics. The first topic I think Polterghost had asked Tyler about this game earlier while she was giving the games that she played. Forspoken. Have y'all, and I know Kev mentioned earlier he wish he could have found an article on it, but have y'all been seeing just the social media banter going on with this game leading up to this release?
Oh, the dialogue.
Yeah, the dialogue.
Yes, bro, like the dialogue. Yeah, the dialogue. And then I saw something where they had a review of it. They had like all the people that gave reviews. I mean, I saw everything from 9.5 to as low as 5. So it's just like one of those things where it's like, it really makes me interested. Only reason why I didn't get the game day one is because I know I'm not gonna play it right away. I've told people in my Discord, people in Discord, they know what game I'm waiting for that's dropping this Friday. So like, it's pointless for me to buy this game right now because I know I am not gonna touch it. But yeah, seeing all this. Yeah, like I should have. You know what? I wish I should have I saw some tweets. I should have like saved them or like locked them up.
I got some stuff to pull up. Yeah,
like some of the tweets I've been seeing has been so ridiculous. And nothing dialogue. We have all played games with horrible dialogue, like with worse dialogue.
Watched movies with bad dialogue.
Like why all of a sudden because the main character is a black woman,
they gotta find something.
all of the issues. You got all these issues, everything, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
And with me, when I played the demo, I said that the dialogue's a little rough. I said to myself, like, the dialogue's a little rough around the edges and takes some getting used to. But after a while, even playing the demo, like, it didn't bother me that much. I got used to it.
It didn't either.
Yeah. But like, there's people here who are going in on like this stuff like that. So I could pull up some I'll pull up a tweet somebody. So someone's actually said, I think this is the one that got the most. Yeah, this is the one that got the most the most retweets and whatnot. But they pretty much just said, I present to you. I'll pull it up. So
yeah, I saw
everybody talk all this shit, but they said the gameplay is great though. That's what everybody keeps saying. I was like, oh, okay, so it's a good game then. Like I don't get it.
Doing too much.
So here's some dialogue. Here's some dialogue.
Corruption are forms of creation in themselves.
Wow, you sound like a serial killer.
Always be having those
Oh yeah, I do too.
Destruction and corruption are beautiful forms of creation in themselves.
I don't sound like that.
You absolutely sound like that.
No, you absolutely sound like that. Yeah, see? Two can play at that game.
You're fucking stupid.
Destruction.
So that's the actual dialogue for the game. They're having a problem or an issue with it because I'm like, come on, like
not that bad.
It's not that
it's
bad.
Not even that bad.
It's like okay, it's banter between the main character and
the AI, whatever,
or the assistant or whoever their help or whatever you want to call it, and that just shows that they've built sort of a chemistry or relationship or something with each other to be able to be on that level. But I don't know what they expect. They want like Oscar-nominated writing, like out of this game. Like, come on, we played so many games.
It's been horrible, bro. Like, and that we enjoy. It's some games in here. I'm pretty sure people in the chat that they enjoyed, that they love, and the dialogue was probably terrible or not up to par. You know what I'm saying? But this one is just a huge issue. I'm like, man.
Like I'm seeing, and like the weird thing is, like, it's been getting a lot of average, getting like 7s and 8s, and people are saying the game is fun to play. It's just not fun to hear or listen to or whatever. Like, all right, cool. But I don't understand why so many people are just nitpicking on random things or like finding, or like they're really blowing it. They're blowing it out of proportion.
It because this is a AAA game. You see the main protagonist, the main character. They got to find something. They were waiting to find something to say about this game because the hype that was surrounding this game when it was released or revealed was so high and so up there. They said, we got to find something. And once they found this one thing, they just found a way to just run with it. And it's stupid. It's dumb. I can see if the game was crazy buggy and bad, but like as I was playing it, like I said, it takes a while to get used to it, the spells and all that stuff. But once you get a hold of the game, it's actually very challenging, but very fun and very rewarding. Like, and it's just like, why are y'all focusing on the dialogue of a game when there's so many other games with horrendous dialogue?
Horrible.
Horrendous.
What was that game? What was that Final Fantasy Origins game that came out recently where like all the memes is about how like the main character kept saying we're gonna kill chaos. It was like all these Japanese games that get translated to English and they were like, yo, this dialogue is horrible because it wasn't made in English. So then this game comes out and people are like, yeah, this dialogue is horrible. This game's bad now. But everything else about the game, the only thing that y'all say the gameplay is great. It's excellent. Like we love the way it looks.
That's all that matters.
The action's excellent.
Thank you, Shadow X. Shadow X is right. Yes, PS1 Resident Evil dialogue. Come on, seriously,
bro,
like really?
I don't get it.
Yeah,
and then I love this game. You can agree with me on this one too, Granddad. I think the dialogue in Horizon is pretty bad, but I mean, you know, like
the first
like,
time,
like
the first Horizon, the dialogue
the
was
Horizon,
not good.
the dialogue is horrible.
I skipped all
I skipped all that shit. Yeah,
I did too.
They skipped all that shit.
They got better, and the second one is a little better. The second
it still ain't that good though. It still ain't that good
compared to the first one. It's an improvement, but not that much. So but the first one is immediate skip.
Ain't no way I'm a dog. Ain't no way I'm a dog my sister out. Ain't no way I'm dogging Forspoken out for the dialogue because we heard and played with worse dialogue than that, bro.
Again, like you said, they just had to find something to nitpick. They had to find something to complain about. Everybody, like,
and then blow it out of proportion
and then blow
after
it up
that,
like crazy. Because I'm like, are y'all serious? Like, this is real. And the game just came out today, so they found a way to nitpick this right before the game comes out to kind of take the wind out of it.
They've been nitpicking it for the last 2 days, like literally for like the last 2 days.
The game's coming out, because the game's coming out. They said, okay, we got to find some way to get this out here so it can deter people from wanting to buy or play or get this game. I'm like, come on, like
so many videos of dialogue, and none of them seemed like they were actually that bad to me. But I'm hoping that, like, I've been working all day today, and I still got to work more when we get done with this. But like, I'm hoping that I'm gonna have some time to play it this weekend. So hopefully, I'll have some thoughts that I can like share by next week. But that's the goals that I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to play it in the next couple of days.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I respect the critiques where they actually have things to complain about besides the dialogue. Like,
right.
I watched IGN's review. I watched IGN's review of it, and it was like, yeah, the gameplay is fun, but the world is kind of empty, and I feel like the world building wasn't done great. All right, that's a critique. That's a fair
critique.
Yeah, and I agree, because as I was running through the world, I did feel like, okay, I didn't feel like I was really getting much out of the world. But when I was interacting with enemies and fighting and doing the spellcasting, that was a lot of fun. And it got more and more intense as you were fighting more and more enemies. But in between those times where you're just kind of going around the world, it wasn't like if you're playing like a Ghost of Tsushima where the world is just so alive and you're just so immersed in it. It did feel a little empty at times. So I agree with that critique. But it's, again, that's nothing that would deter me from saying, oh, this is a horrible game. This game is something that's just, it's garbage. Throw it away. No, it's just, I mean, and this is the first, iteration of this game, like I said, and it still looks great. It still plays great. It's got a great concept to it. It's just got these small things that people immediately thought, oh, well, this game has to be perfect in every way, shape, and form. Like, no game is perfect in every way, shape, and form. Or it's rare that a game is like that. So it's gonna be things, but for y'all to go in, for people to go in on it like this, and purposely try to sabotage the release of this game and make it seem like it's worse than it really is, or it's not a solid game. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool.
Eurogamer put out a video saying this already the worst game of 2023 so far, and I'm like, damn, when did y'all start doing that?
Bruh, really?
And I was like, when did Eurogamer start doing shit like that? Like, damn.
I'm telling you, they trying to nip this. They say we're gonna nip this in the butt one way or the other. So they making an example out of this game. You can tell it's clear as day. They're trying to make an example out of this game. So what needs to be done is there needs to be more people who are supporting this game, buying this game. What I hope doesn't happen is that this affects it, and then we get a sales report, a first week or a first month sales of the game, and then it underperforms. And the next thing you know, they're like, oh, well, this game's dead. And then they're going to run with that. And then next thing you know, there's no chance for a sequel or no chance for them to build this character and make her a new regular in the cast of PlayStation original characters that can have, a long-standing series moving forward. So I'm just hoping that don't happen, like, because there's no reason for it to. This is a game. It's a brand new IP. It's a brand new game. Like, let it live. Let it live. If you got your critiques, that's fine, but you ain't got to go this crazy for a game that hasn't even came out yet. Until today.
I just don't think dialogue should be a reason that you shouldn't just tell people not to play a game. That's really my biggest issue.
Unless it's some like horribly offensive stuff and they're saying some stuff that's really bad, But if it's just because you don't like how the dialogue sounds, or it's just like, or the way that they inflect or they speak or whatever it is, that's a you problem. That's not the game
That
problem.
said, I did see some people talking about how there's no black writers on the game, and that there was some. I saw some people talking about the developers making some like problematic, like they said that she had a hip hoppy walk or some shit. I was like, what?
Walk, yeah.
I still don't know what that is.
And also, though, the thing is like I'm very, I don't know why there's nobody black in this team, like helping with this, or like I don't get how they didn't have any black people working on this game or in the writing section. I'm like, okay, like, and I get it, but it's like, okay, you want to hire a certain, maybe whoever the developer was, they had their team set, but bring in some people to kind of like help make sure that you're making this, seem authentic, or they're not making, like, because I think maybe if they did have some writers who were black who can like quality to, hey, maybe, her inflections would be like this, or get the actual, I don't know if they asked for the actual actresses who I don't know who her name is, but her input on as far as like how she feels about the dialogue, or they just handed her the script and said, here, read this, and that's what it is. So we don't really know what went into the process of the dialogue and the recordings and the making of the game, but the game is here, we got what we have, and I think we should, weigh out the entire game instead of hinging on this small sub part of the game that really doesn't hinge on, the true quality of a game. Because like I said, there's plenty of games that are heralded and highly touted that don't have amazing dialogue at all.
And like I was glad that y'all admitted Horizon didn't have great dialogue. That was my biggest issue with the game. I always said that the gameplay in Horizon was fun. It was engaging. I didn't like anything else about that game. But I feel like the most important part was the gameplay, and that they did well. And that's why they got a sequel. So I don't understand why this game, people are like, oh, this game's trash. I don't even like the character. I don't know what they talk. Don't buy it. But it's like, bro, we've had plenty of games like that. But if all like you can all agree that the game was great, like the gameplay itself, why are we bashing it this hard? Like, I don't know.
This is why representation matters, man. This is why we have to have, it's good to have your main character being a someone of our color. You know what I'm saying? Like a black, where's a black woman or a black man. I think this is dope. So I feel like they just trying to get a chance to shit on a big moment. This is a pretty big moment in video game.
It is.
You know what I'm saying right now. So I think it kind of sucks that it's kind of being overlooked because of dialogue. Like, it's crazy, man.
That's what I'm saying. Black people, we don't get fantasy games.
Right.
Yeah,
we don't.
We don't get fantasy games.
We get fantasy games at all.
We get sports games, and then we get, what else do they give us? They might give us like an action game, or like a racing game,
or a fighting game. But
what up, though, TJ?
But
Nick a kid
what up, TJ? What up, TJ? But yeah, like the fact that, like I said, this is, like I said, a standalone, action adventure fantasy game with a black woman as a protagonist, and it was like I said, out the gate when people announced this game, the amount of excitement for it was very high. I mean, people were saying, "Oh, I'm getting this day one," blah blah blah, this and that. And then as time went on, it got pushed back. But as time went on, and then people started the people who are in those positions of being critics, and the people who are in the industry who have an influence over how a game is portrayed, they just probably said, "Nah, we got to find a way to discredit this somehow, some way," because of their own probably feelings about having that type of game come out. Because you don't hear this about a lot of other games that come out. We didn't hear this about Horizon, and we all can agree, like you said, Kev, that dialogue was not good. But we didn't hear anything about that to this level at all. So we'll see. I just hope that the game still performs well. I hope that people still go out and buy it. I mean, after this,
I'm seeing people say that like they're gonna buy it probably when it goes on sale, which hopefully they do follow through and do something. Just support the game in any way you can.
So
that's all I can ask for.
Yeah.
Well, this next topic, I know y'all was mentioning about the Marvel Snap, but I know what Marvel game y'all won't be playing after this year. It's the Marvel Avengers. They doing their final update, 2.8 update, March 31st, and they will end all official support for the game this September 30th of 2023 this year. I'm kind of surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah, it took them long enough. Shit.
Yeah, it took them long enough, because it was funny when y'all was talking about the Marvel Snap thing. I was just thinking about this topic the whole time. Like, well, they ain't gonna be. I know they don't care about this one, because I even tried playing the first game I mean, playing it when it came. I think it was on when it finally came on Game Pass. That's what it was. When it came on Game Pass, I was like, let me give this a try. And I remember Eric. Shout out to Eric V. I remember he was kind of shitting on the game, for a good minute. So I was like, okay, it can't be. I remember I kept asking y'all, it can't be that bad, right? It can't be that bad. But when I played it, I didn't have the urge to go back and play it. So that was a bad sign right there. And I feel like, I mean, when I did the short time that I did play it, I feel like it has so much potential. I feel like this game really could have been like on some, and with all the Marvel characters, they could have been adding on so much with this game. This could have been like a Destiny a Destiny type game where they just keep adding on like different expansions, different stuff, and making everything exciting for multiplayer and for single player. But they failed miserably. So I'm kind of surprised that this didn't happen sooner. But when I saw the news, I'm just like, okay, well, yeah, it was bound to happen at some point. What y'all think?
It's about damn time. I'm glad they finally put this game out of its misery because it wasn't getting no better. It wasn't. It clearly didn't do what they thought it would do, and it was never going to make fetch happen. I'm glad that I'm not glad that the game failed. I'm just glad that they're finally ready to move on to something else. That's the best way to put it. Because I like superheroes too much to want to see superhero stuff fail. But once I saw once we saw gameplay of this, and I was like, hey, this is not what we want. This is not what I thought the Avengers game would be. That's when I knew, yep, this ain't gonna be it. And it proceeded to be the opposite of it ever since it came out. It's almost like they worked harder to make sure it wasn't it. Like the more and more the game was out, it's like, yeah, you know what we don't want to be? It. I was like, okay, you're right.
Yeah, TJ makes good points about the game, about the Avengers game. But yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Granddad. You was about to say something.
No, I mean pretty much like I said. Yeah, I'm in agreement. This game needed to be over with before this. Like I really wanted this game to be good. I really wanted an Avengers game to be good because it should have been like it was literally it should have been a walk in the park.
It should have been
a walk in the park,
right?
and they fucked it up so bad. And then they tried. I mean, they tried to put out expansions. They tried the Black Panther thing. They tried everything they could and still couldn't get it right. So I'm glad they saw the writing on the wall and they realized, all right, it's just not working. It's just not happening, and they can move on because nobody's playing. Well, I mean, probably some small group of people still playing this game, but most people aren't playing this game anymore. There was no real replay value. Like when I played the open beta, or I think it was the demo, I don't know what it was, but when I played it, I didn't have any desire to go back to it. Like B, when you said you played it, same thing with me. It was like there was no replay value or excitement. And I always say like Guardians of the Galaxy did it right. Like Guardian, that's why I was so relieved when I played that game because I thought we were gonna get another Avengers feeling, and when they did it right, I was like, this is what Avengers should have did. So I hope that from this point on, this is a lesson to this developer and any other developers who are who in the superhero world who want to make a game with a collective with a big name attached to it. So just make sure that you're doing something that's gonna really be not only be good but also do the characters and do the name justice. Because superhero fans they'll let you know when some shit's not good, like because we ride or die for these superheroes if we really go for them. So and that's why with this Suicide Squad game coming out, that's people looking at that different. Like if they
Spider-Man sequel, man, the Spider-Man sequel.
I ain't worried about Spider-Man. They got it right. Insomniac good.
We good over there.
They know what they're doing over there. I ain't worried about them.
Right.
But Crystal Dynamics,
Wolverine gonna be good too.
Yeah, right? I think Wolverine gonna be good too.
I'm not worried. Insomniac can do whatever the fuck they want to do because they doing it right.
Take their time.
Crystal Dynamics.
I'm cool with them.
Crystal Dynamics. They need to go. They need to go holler at Laura Croft again because that's when they was doing it right. Then they decided to do some other shit and they fucked it up. Go call Laura.
Like Da Vinci Game said, Insomniac should be in charge of all Marvel titles because Spider-Man set the standard. They really did.
Marvel need to cut a big fat ass check to Insomniac and say, hey, you doing all the games from this point on, like a big check. And I'm pretty sure Insomniac like, all right, let's do it. And then shoot, they can make their own universe.
I saw that Midnight Suns got decent reviews too. That was like their RTS game. They're like RTS
Yeah,
card game.
I was gonna ask like how did that fare out? Like
That one got good reviews too. Like if you play those type of strategy games, it's getting good reviews from those people. So
okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
It looks fun. It looks like a fun game. What else superhero wise came out? But we mentioned Crystal Dynamics real quick. Crystal Dynamics, besides Lara Croft and all them Tomb Raider games being great, apparently they're the ones supposed to be doing the Perfect Dark remake.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bruh, if that Perfect Dark drop, bruh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
They gotta do.
Give me that laptop gun. Give me
that's
give me that
first good I
laptop
think
gun, bruh.
Everybody
I need the laptop gun.
They say I need that laptop gun before anything else. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about dialogue. Where the laptop gun at?
And where that
Don't
laptop
say shit to me.
I want the laptop gun and I want the gun that shot through walls. Give me both of those guns.
The Far Sight. That was the
Far Sight. Yeah, give me that, and I'm good. I am good with that, bro. I'm telling you, I am so good with that. Tyler, you got any thoughts on Avengers before we move on?
How ago did it come out? Like a couple of years ago? Like 4 years ago?
2-3 years ago?
I want to say like around the time when the next gen systems came out. I want to say like when.
It came out before the previous gens.
Was before that?
Yeah.
It was? Okay.
I think it was
like
right before. I think it was like 2019 or 2020.
Okay.
It came out.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You know what? You're right, Granddad, because when
2020, it came out 2020.
So it was early. It was early 2020. So it was
okay.
right. Yeah, because they had to update.
A little under 3 years. All right.
Yep, they did.
And 3 years for a live service game isn't bad. Those games last forever.
Right.
That's why I was asking, because I was trying to remember, like, in terms of just like the span, like the lifespan of this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's 3 years, and it's like Granddad said, they could have knocked this one out the park. I felt that
it was literally handed on a silver platter.
Oh my god! Yeah, when they announced it, everybody said, "Oh, this is gonna be great. This might be game of the year. This might be."
Yep.
And then once we started seeing more, then we saw the character models, and we was like, "That's not the Avengers I know."
That didn't bother me for some reason. That didn't bother me. That didn't bother. I remember people was clowning the character models, but it didn't. It didn't bother me like that.
But that gameplay bothered me. The game.
I
was like, that's what bothered me. I was like, bro, this is not fun. This is not that fun. I'm like, yo, why am I doing these missions in these levels? What is the point? And it's just, yeah. So I mean, hopefully now that they're working, start working on Perfect Dark. Make that shit perfect, please. Fuck if they fuck that up, then I don't know what they're gonna do after that. Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to call.
I know telling.
They have to shut the doors down. Cause they can't go back to back on the duds, but
nah, you can't.
Yeah, R.I.P. to Avengers. I mean, look, the movies did well. That's all. At least the movies did good, you know.
Yeah.
And if you still want to get a dose of any kind of Avengers, you can play Marvel Snap, because all the
Avengers
Marvel.
Oh my god!
We got Hulk cards.
They went back to
Iron Man cards.
Yep.
You know, the Thor cards.
Captain America is a very useful card as well.
Very true. There's a lot. I mean, they all there. They all up in there.
Yep, all of them.
So yeah. So
if you need that superhero fix, play Marvel Snap.
Yep. There you go.
Oh my god! It's okay. You want to take over this next topic? Microsoft joint.
Yeah, I got you. So we went from a game that we thought would fail sooner to a deal we thought was guaranteed. So Sony has been going out their way to block Microsoft's acquisition of Activision. They've been blocking it left and right. So Microsoft's biggest issue is that they have to go country to country and getting this merger approved, because it's a big ass merger. So the Federal Trade Commission is already like in Microsoft shit. So Microsoft subpoenaed PlayStation for documents, and what they basically like. So the whole process, Microsoft's like, look, we're just trying to buy Activision, and Sony's like, no, they can't do this. So Sony's telling all these governments all over the world, don't let these niggas do this. Don't trust them new niggas over there. If they get, look, they out there just hating. So he said, if these niggas get Activision, they get Call of Duty, and that runs all the video games. They gonna have to, like, it's basically a monopoly at that point. So now Microsoft was like, look, if y'all saying we got a monopoly, why don't you go ahead and present what your plans are? So the Microsoft is subpoenaing them for documents on what their actual like classified plans are, to even see if they can back up their claims that Microsoft's going to be too powerful. and that now Sony has until the 27th to like either show what they have or like deny it or shit like that. But it's a lot of legal fuckery going on right now between Microsoft and Sony. Microsoft even offered Sony an extended deal because originally, I don't even remember, we reported on this a little while ago about where Microsoft extended like an extension to Sony where it was like, all right, we can guarantee that we'll make Call of Duty cross-plat for like 3 or 4 years. They say it was guaranteed
10 years that it was like guaranteed to
I think
drop on the
10 years
same day.
I think 10 years is the new one. I think
Okay.
last time I checked, it was like 3 or 4, but 10 is the one that they're offering now. And that, so we still waiting to see what Sony says about that. But Sony just going out their way to be some bitches. Sony is like, look, they can't have Call of Duty as an exclusive. And Microsoft keeps saying, nigga, we don't even want to make it an exclusive. Who told y'all that? And like Sony was like, nah, that's what we feel though. So that's what we're gonna keep telling these people. And it's crazy because Sony's playing the game in the worst way because they know that these old Federal Trade Commissions know nothing about video games. So when Sony's out here saying, hey, these niggas got plutonium, and they like, what, Microsoft, y'all got plutonium? And they're like, bitch, we don't got no plutonium. It's like, that's really what it's like. This is like we were talking about a Chappelle show earlier. This is like when they was up on stage with the yellow cake beat. When it was like, nigga, I came back with a special CIA napkin and I brought back this yellow cake. They really
what?
Don't drop that shit. Pray to God you don't drop that shit. Like that's really how they acted about active. So it's a lot of fuckery. Sony's becoming one of the biggest hypocrites in the gaming landscape. The way that they're going out their way to block Microsoft from getting some type of exclusives. It's sad because we all know Sony for their exclusives. Like that's really what's wild here. Sony losing a lot of street cred off these moves that they're making to block Microsoft's blessing. And I hope that we all remember this in the next console generation. Because
let me ask this though. Because I mean, dead ass, if they made Call of Duty like a Game Pass or like Xbox like exclusive or some shit, that would be that would be like a pretty big hit for like I see the idea of it. I know Microsoft is saying they're not gonna do it, but I understand in theory why Sony would be like, nah, we don't want that to happen.
But Sony's original argument was they feel like if Microsoft owns Activision and Call of Duty, that it would sway like console choice too much. But Sony's whole business model is swaying console choice.
Right.
No, so that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not cool. But the idea of like them making it an exclusive, like taking Call of Duty like from PlayStation entirely, like I understand why they would be like, we don't want that to happen. I understand it in theory.
I understand that in theory as well. I get it. They know Call of Duty is big, but I don't play Call of Duty personally, so I really can't speak on if it will like ruin Sony's whole bottom line. Like, bro, we don't have Call of Duty. We can't sell systems. Like, I really don't know if it does numbers like that.
I don't think that's true. I mean, it does numbers, but I don't think that people wouldn't buy PlayStations anymore.
That's the same thing I'm saying. Cause y'all still have y'all big major exclusives. Y'all sold a lot of systems for God of War and Spider-Man. Like, let's not act like that.
Right.
Let's not act like that. Like, so it's like them just having a shooter game that drops yearly. That's it. That's it. Because Halo's floundering right now. Microsoft had left a whole bunch of people. Like, they don't even know what's going to happen with 343 right now. We don't know what's going on with Halo. Like, all of Microsoft shit is not popping right now. So it's like for y'all to really be like, yeah, but if they get this game, this is the one that's going to propel these niggas to the fucking stratosphere. And it's like, do we really know that? We don't.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I think I agree. Sony, they doing too much right now. I don't get why they have to continue to keep thinking that they have to have everything and stop everybody from doing everything else, because this is obviously they're scared. They're scared because they know, first of all, Microsoft got the money to buy any company that they want. So they got the bigger bag, they got the reach, and this deal obviously wants to happen. And the fact that they're offering still a deal to Sony to say, hey, you can still have the game on your platform for 10 years. For another 10 years, and they're still saying, nah, bro, that ain't good enough. We just don't want you to have it. yeah, they sound a little hoish right now about that. I'm like, come on, like I get it's business, but like if it's not going to directly affect you in the short term, and maybe this is a sign for Sony to now, I say, and it doesn't like, isn't there shooter games on Sony that are like exclusives or whatnot that I know of or no? Or
No, not
then
no more. Sony
Not no more,
Sony used to
yeah.
have them. They used to have
Yeah.
Resistance on like the PS3, and then
Yeah.
before that they had Killzone.
Mhm.
Killzone and Resistance were supposed to be their Halo
The
killers.
Halo killers, and they
Yeah.
didn't.
They weren't.
It didn't work out. Yeah.
They just weren't.
So it seems like I said, if they're even playing fields, let's say after the 10-year deal, Microsoft then says, all right, now we're gonna take Call of Duty and we're gonna be exclusive and it's gonna be just for us. Sony got 10 years to figure out a plan to
10 years.
a decade to figure out a plan to compensate for that. Either they buy another shooter or they make another shooter an exclusive to kind of combat that, and they spend that 10 years pushing hard to get it to that level, or they rely heavily on their first party titles that also sell them systems, like the God of Wars, the Spider-Mans, the Horizons. These games that people purposely say, I'm getting a PS5 or a PS6 down the line because this game's gonna come out. So Sony should be okay with this deal happening, but the fact that they're trying to keep blocking this in every way, shape, or form, I think it's something else too. I think it's something else in the deal that's not being disclosed that's got Sony really shook. That they know if this happens, that it's going to really take a big hit. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like Microsoft will put out the new Call of Duty, and then they're going to have another version of it that's an exclusive to Xbox that's going to have bonus this and bonus that and extra this and extra that. That's going to entice people to go that way. I don't know, something like that. But it's got to be something that's got Sony acting this way, acting all out of character like this. But
That's why Microsoft had them subpoenaed to ask what their plans are. So it's like, you acting real scared of us. What y'all got going on? Y'all going country to country telling each individual governing body that we scary as hell. What y'all niggas even got going on? That's what we have yet to find out. But we also gonna find out what Microsoft got going on because they got a direct tomorrow.
Wow, I was just about to do that. That was very smooth. Yours a little bit smoother than mine, though.
Clean.
So are any of y'all watching that? Because I saw that they're
Yes.
not really going to say much about Starfield, which is the thing that I care most about currently. So I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. They're gonna do a separate one for Starfield, is what I saw, but it's not gonna be tomorrow.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Respectfully, Starfield doesn't appeal to me right now, but maybe they might show something to get me. But I've never played any Bethesda games, so it's like I don't know if Starfield will be the one that's not one of them.
Wow.
Not a single one. So nope. But I mean, I have to watch it for news purposes. So yes, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it too. I mean, anything, all these events, these Xbox, whenever they have stuff, Nintendo, I usually try to make sure I check it all out. Even if it's not live, I'll just catch. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on their YouTube. I'll make sure I try to watch it. Especially for the purpose of this show or just for my own interest. I just always check them out and just watch them.
I'm boycotting it. I'm just playing. But like, but yeah, no, I specifically looked because I was trying to see if they were going to, because I see people saying in the chat too that they feel like Starfield will make an appearance. But what it says and what I read about it, like the things that I've read about it, is that they're not really going to do anything with Starfield tomorrow because they're going to have a separate display where they're going to talk about Starfield like coming up that they haven't scheduled yet.
Dang.
I mean, so it's you saying Starfield is your end all be all. They ain't talking about that. You ain't even listening.
If they ain't talking about it, I'm boycotting to express my displeasure with the fact that they're not giving me more Starfield information. No, I'm being dramatic. I'm not actually gonna do that. But let me double check and see if they've actually like scheduled the Starfield developer direct and I missed it. But I saw they were doing a separate one because they're doing another one after sort of the main one where they're gonna talk about Elder Scrolls Online. Where they're going to do like a standalone event. But it says the standalone show for Bethesda game studio Starfield is also in the works, but they don't have an actual date for it yet.
They might show a trailer.
They might show a trailer, but if not, definitely on the next direct, they'll probably do something with Starfield. Maybe they just couldn't get something together in time, or something.
Because they know everyone ain't for Starfield. That's like everyone. That's the game that they care about. That's one of the anticipation games for this year that people want to see and check out. So they gotta hit us with something.
They better.
What was Bethesda's last game?
Was it Deathloop? Was it Deathloop? Like Deathloop was there like this
No,
last.
that
Was there
wasn't.
another
That
one? It was
wasn't
Tokyo
Bethesda.
something. No, it was Bethesda.
That was
Deathloop was
Bethesda made
Bethesda.
Deathloop.
Deathloop,
I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah, Bethesda made Deathloop.
Yeah, Bethesda made Deathloop.
Yeah,
I
was
don't know
it
why I thought that was somebody
Tokyo Ghostwire? That was
Yeah, that's it.
Ghostwire? Yeah.
Yeah, that was Bethesda, right?
Ghostwire Tokyo, I think, is what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Let me double
Deathloop.
check.
I thought Deathloop was like the
Yeah, that
last
was
biggest
Bethesda.
one. Like yeah, but Deathloop.
Yeah,
definitely
but
Bethesda.
Ghostwire Tokyo came out after Deathloop did.
It did.
So
Okay.
if we're saying that was like sort of their last release, I don't think Bethesda has released anything since then, but I could be forgetting.
Okay. Yeah, because Deathloop was definitely huge. That's actually on Game Pass for folks. Because I think they released it strictly on PlayStation at PS5 at first, but it's on. Of course, because Microsoft got Bethesda. I had a feeling it was going to be on Game Pass at some point pretty soon. So, but yeah, for those that want to play it, Deathloop is on Game Pass. It's an amazing game, dope ass game. Check it out if y'all haven't. And check out Dishonored. Check out the Dishonored games too. Like those games are dope as hell too. Like that's pretty much where Deathloop kind of got their play style, the gameplay from that game. But yeah, it's dope. Check. I played those Dishonored. They are definitely fun as hell.
Yeah, so hopefully Microsoft will be in a good situation. Or at least they announce some good things to make us believe that they're in a good situation. But let me tell you about some niggas who are in a bad situation.
Talk to them.
Talk to them. Say it.
I'm coming through with the
Ubisoft.
transitions today.
Yeah,
We letting this man
Ubisoft.
cook today.
Ubisoft, bro. All right, so I feel like we talked about how they canceled multiple games that weren't even announced yet.
Yes.
And how they're in crazy debt, and how they just it's just all around bad over there in them French streets, right? So now all the employees are clapping back at their CEO. The CEO, Yves Guillemot, he was like having a company, so he's like talking to the developers and everything, and he had the nerve to
The
say
audacity.
The gall.
The unmitigated gall.
This nigga had the chutzpah to say that the ball was in your court to his employees to help get the $3 billion company back on track. He said, look, it's on y'all to fix this shit.
What y'all niggas gonna do? That's what he said. That's what he said.
He said, I need y'all to figure out how y'all gonna fix my company. Nigga, what? Excuse me?
It was wild.
Right.
I remember when I first read about that shit, I was like, yo, what? And now he's apologizing, of course, but I feel like they always apologizing for some shit. Fucking apology soft. Like,
it's like, dog, no, you said this out your mouth, dog. Like, you the one who wanted to make these bullshit ass games. You the nigga who still ain't canceled Skull and Bones.
Right. It got delayed for the 6th time. Like this game is on its 6th delay.
The game should be Skull and Bones officially. It should be dead, bro. Come on now, go ahead and get rid of it.
For real.
Like
that's crazy.
But in defense of Skull and Bones, I read something about like they technically can't cancel it. They have to put it out. Something about it's sponsored by some government. So they took money from some country's governments where they have to put it out as like a deal with them. That's why they've never canceled it. But hey, bro, just go ahead and release that shit quietly. Stop trying to act like it's.
If I was that government, I'd be like, bro, just go ahead and let it go. I want a refund. I got a receipt. Well, I want a refund, bro.
So I think that's why they can't cancel it. It's like if we cancel it, we got to give them their money back. So we have to eventually release.
They ain't got that shit.
They ain't got it. They ain't got it.
That shit.
You got it.
Bro.
Like everything they do has been underperforming lately. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, which I heard is a good game. I think both of Mario Rabbids games are actually good games. It's just
you played you tried those out? Okay.
No, but they look fun. They really do look fun.
Okay.
Like, I would play them, and I be seeing them on sale. So like, yeah. Those look good. That didn't perform. They only hope over Ubisoft right now is that this new Assassin's Creed does good and that Just Dance does good. But they said they're working on a restructuring. So after Eve apologized, you know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh, I heard your feedback. I'm sorry that it was perceived that way." He's saying, when I said the ball is in your court, I was saying, like, we also trying to deliver our lineup on time and at our usual quality. I was just trying to convey the idea more than ever. I need the talent energy to make it happen. He's like, so basically, I didn't say fuck you. I just said I think you could be doing better. like, nigga, what? That's not the same energy, bro. Like, this is not at all how you was acting a couple days ago.
Yeah, they
That's
ain't
wild.
selling shit but Audacity over there.
Right.
So
Nothing but Audacity. They say
nothing but Audacity.
Nothing but a full blown. Look, when they get their check, it don't even have an amount. It just says Audacity.
just that's it. That's all.
Where you work at? Audacity. So Ubisoft's Paris studio is actually planning a strike. So on a half day on January 27th. So a couple days from now, their Paris studio is planning a strike because they sick of the bullshit. And it's always some shit with Ubisoft, bro. Every couple months, it's either somebody touches somebody or somebody is a bad boss, or the whole company is just doing bad. Like it's
right. They hiding that somebody touched somebody, like they suppressing the evidence.
It's never good news with them
good
niggas.
news. That's what I'm saying. When was the last time we had a good news story about them? Can anybody remember?
Never.
It's been a long time. It's been 84 years.
It's never been,
bro. Like,
bro, this shit is crazy.
It's like
right, TJ said, Ubisoft is reality show at this point. I mean, yeah, facts. That's facts.
Wow.
And it's like they ain't even put out no games in a minute for me to be like, you know, they got this. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might be able to. Because I didn't play Assassin's Creed Valhalla because I'm not really into this new generation of Assassin's Creed games because they're just entirely too long games. What they put out recently is like, because I don't think
Rabbids, right? Was the last game they put out, didn't they? Was it?
Yeah.
And you said that looked fun.
Yeah. It looks fun.
No, I've heard good things about it, but it's like, you know, Mario can't save you. Rabbids can't save you.
Yeah, well, Mario can't save you. That's a good point, Willie. Because Mario does numbers, no matter where he at.
No matter where he good in the streets, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So they also dropped Roller Champions that did come out last year. Roller Champions, that was that roller derby game that was hot for like a week. That is a fun game. Though. I did play it.
It had a spark when it started, but I heard now it's just garbage. Now that's what I heard.
People fell off of that quick.
Yeah.
They dropped Rainbow Six last year. Rainbow Six Extraction. B, let me know what you think of that game. You're the only person who plays those. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a game for co-op. Playing it by myself, it's not as fun. That's the game I need to play with, like, because you can matchmake with randoms, but that game is definitely made for a co-op game. Like, it's fun playing it with homies or whatever. It's definitely fun, but other than that, if you're not playing it with homies, if you're playing it with randoms, it's not gonna be it's not gonna hit the same.
Yeah, they also put out that X Defiance game, which didn't even look like a Tom Clancy game, but they called it one. I think BZ said you said you wanted to try that one, but I don't think you actually did.
I didn't.
Yeah. And then the chat saying that they're still supporting For Honor. That is true. They still putting out new content for For Honor. I haven't touched that game in years. It was fun when it came out, though. It's probably still fun. For Honor was a fun game, but yeah, Ubisoft. This is a real "what have you done for me lately" situation, and right now, everything they've done for us lately has been bad, either to us directly or to their employees. So they are in some shit. I think that we should all collectively pray for them, whether we pray for their downfall or their success is up to you. You know what I'm saying? It could be individual prayers, but
you gonna biggie them and you gonna pray for their downfall?
They really like living out
that's
that
up to you.
Usher lyric. Like,
They
everything
really
that I've been doing is all bad.
Hey, Tyler, they gonna be like, this is not me. This is not me. I don't care what you say, but this is not me. Bruh, that's gonna be Ubisoft right there.
That's exactly.
I mean, that's basically like the response that he had to the employees when he was
Pretty
like,
much,
"That's not what I meant." He was like, "This is
not me. This is not me."
He's like, I didn't say work harder. What I meant was, he's like, see, y'all wasn't listening. I didn't say work harder. I just said do the same work you've been doing, but better.
Bruh, they horrible for that one. That's hilarious.
They going through it. So yeah. Any other news topics I want to touch on that was important? Willie, did you see that picture from Fuck.
Yeah, let me pull
I
it
put
up.
it in the notes.
Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
yeah.
Suicide
Suicide
Squad.
Squad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So did y'all see this picture going around? Because I remember it was on my Twitter. A screen cap from the Suicide Squad game.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, he pulling it up. Granddad pulling it up. Yeah, when
I didn't see it until you sent it.
yeah, I was because I had
man.
asked him like, what was I was missing something. So
So
I know.
this
you
is
was missing
the
something,
this is
alright.
so this is what you're looking at if you're looking at the stream of the game. This is the game menu for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And if you're looking at it, it looks very battle royale-esque. Like, you know, so
It's looking like a games as a service.
yeah, it's like a lot. This is looking very Avengers-like.
It's giving Avengers.
And
yeah,
we're worried because I mean they you see the game mode, chapter select difficulty, but you see I mean they got battle passes. What you the battle pass for? I don't like that.
I thought we were just killing the Justice League.
I thought we was killing Justice League. What we talking about? What we doing over here? Captain Boomerang and Harley and King Shark. You know,
and Captain Boomerang not even holding the boomerang. He was holding the gun.
he holding right. This man ain't even holding a boomerang. Like what's happening? So look, Rocksteady.
A lot of concern.
Rocksteady.
Rocksteady got me concerned now. Because remember, people were saying that Gotham Knights was a fail because all WB made it. Rocksteady would never give us this. Rocksteady wouldn't give us this. Rocksteady would never give us a service game. And I've been caping for Gotham Knights. Like it's a fun game in co-op. So now people are seeing their saviors. Rocksteady drop. Well, this was a leak. This leak from the game from their saviors, Rocksteady, and people don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah, I mean, like
people are like, I didn't think they could do this.
They're doing it, man. It's like I said, definitely live service. There's a store, so they're gonna be doing microtransactions. All kinds of stuff, socials and like leaderboards. And I'm look, I wanted this game. I want this game to be good, like I really do. But the way that this thing is looking right now, I'm not feeling good about this. I'm not, because like the gameplay didn't even have me 100% sold with the last gameplay trailer they showed. But I'm like, all right, well, as long as we get a good story, a good, you know, and we actually are doing this Kill the Justice League thing, I'm with it. But if it's a case where, you know, they're trying to push battle passes and try to push microtransactions and say, oh, to get this weapon, you got to do X, Y, and Z and do this, this, and this. And, you know, I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's like, it seems all these superhero games, except for Guardians, which did it right, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep,
all these superhero games are trying to kind of cheat their way into making, okay, we got all these characters, let's just, you know, hey, you can pick whatever character you want, and then we can do X, Y, and Z, and this and that. That's not what we want, God damn it. We don't want that shit, all right?
Nope.
We want you to just make a game about this collective of, well, they're not heroes, but this collective of individuals, and you got to kill the Justice League. Okay, interchange them within the chapters and whatnot, or if you want to pick who you want to be in the team, cool. But don't add all this other shit in here. Don't try to sell us some shit and say, oh, you want this skin, you want this gun, you want this, and this. You got to level up to this, do that. It's gonna suck the fun out of the game real quick because we want to really, like I said, we want to, you know, or you got to level up to this point to take it so you can be able to face, you know, Superman or the Flash or whatever it is, or all these other things like that. I didn't want out of this game. I'm feeling like we're gonna get out of this game.
I agree, but then here's the thing, though, Willie. We don't like games like that, but our very own BZ430 loves looter shooters and stuff like that. So maybe this might be even more up his alley. So B, how do you feel about this?
I mean, yeah, you know how I am with games like that. I like stuff where I feel like I'm getting something after I play a particular board or play a particular match or something like that. You know, that's always been my gripe with Apex. This is like you play it, and it's like, okay, I got these same guns, the same type of 5 or 6 guns that you're gonna have, light machines, submachine guns, handguns, like everything is just like, okay. Games like Destiny, I get a different type of gun with different perks on it that can go with my build, that can go with the way I want to play. It makes me play the game different ways. So that's what I like about games like that. If I can play different type of ways, if I want to be if I want to play this way one day, I can play this way. If I want to have a different loadout when I play a different way, I want to play that different way. I like games where I can play different type of ways every time. So it might be a hit for me.
Yeah, but that's if they decide to go that route with it, because they're being very, very quiet about how this game really is. You know, they've been kind of like sprinkling out little details here and there, but we haven't really heard much about what we're really getting out of this game. So I just want to make sure that, like I said, like now at this point, I'm really gonna step back and just wait until we get the release date and we get a full gameplay explanation and trailer of how everything is gonna go before I make any decision on even thinking about buying this game.
I'm scared, huh?
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared now.
I'm nervous as
I'm
hell.
scared.
I'm nervous as hell.
Because I don't, because like I said, I had high hopes for Avengers, and then they failed, and then I had very low expectations for Guardians of the Galaxy, which exceeded them because they actually did it the way I wanted Avengers to be done. And then I had high expectations for Suicide Squad because Rocksteady's behind it, and I think after seeing what happened with Avengers, they wouldn't have went that route. And now it seems like they're kind of going that route, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not about to, put all my faith in this game that I probably had before until I see what they're really gonna bring to this game and what we're really gonna be getting out of it. Because like you said, Kill the Justice League, that story, just doing that's a great story to be able to do that with those characters, because it's sort of the reverse. You're not playing as the quote unquote heroes, you're playing from the other side of the coin, or the anti-hero. And like, I think a great story could have been made out of that without having to add all this other stuff on the side. I think if they would have focused on just making a good, story game with interchangeable characters based on the chapters and just having a good time, would have been good. But we'll see. We'll see.
All right, I guess you can do a commercial break and then we come back and do live questions and scenario.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna take another 60-second ad break. So if you are a subscriber, you're gonna stick with us. If not, we'll see you in a minute. And you can think about it if you want to buy that Suicide Squad game now, since they trying to get you for your money. All right.
Y'all gonna be stuck in that commercial like Willie on the freeway and during the snow park.
Wow.
No.
Wow. Why would you do that? That was mean.
I was just adding another.
That was mean.
I was adding another.
That was a terrible 2.5 days. I hated those moments. Wow. We'll see y'all in a minute, though.
And we're back. So, if you're still here with us, we are about to move into the One Gotta Go / scenario part of the show. And if you are listening, yes, go ahead and hop in the pod question queue. We got room now. So this week is going to be a scenario. After I saw this picture, or what, I've been looking at this picture for a couple of days now from the Suicide Squad game, allegedly from the Suicide Squad game. It's pretty much confirmed. So if we were like the Suicide Squad, right? If we were some kind of Suicide Squad.
Okay.
What superhero do y'all think we could realistically take down?
As a collective? Like all of us together?
As a group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Batman.
That's easy though.
Personally, I don't like Batman. We all know that, but I don't think I could take Batman.
Yeah.
As a collective, you don't think we can as a collective? You said as a collective, though, right?
No, nigga. If rooms of people haven't figured it out yet, I don't think that we.
Look. So wait. So out of because there's multiple people. So let's say out of the Suicide Squad. So are we specific characters, or we just anybody?
I mean, I think we were just regular niggas, but sure, we could become Suicide
Squad. You can be just a regular nigga in the Suicide Squad.
I mean, Harley Quinn's a regular nigga. Captain Boomerang is a regular nigga.
Regular. She fell in the Joker vat, and now she got the thing.
Okay, but you acting like,
and she can fight.
You acting like,
she can't be poisoned.
But before that, she was a regular old psychiatrist. She was a regular nigga.
Yeah, but after she wasn't.
All right, so fine. Anyway. If y'all niggas need superpowers, sure. We actually have powers.
Okay.
What superhero do you think we could take out?
Because I mean, we ain't messing with Wonder Woman. We ain't messing with Superman.
We
ain't messing with Superman. We ain't messing with Flash. Maybe. Yeah, Batman. I'm telling you, man, Batman. I'm going Batman. I'm trying to think.
I'm going Batman adjacent. I'm gonna say Green Arrow.
Okay.
Green Arrow.
Okay, that's another one. That's okay. Yeah.
I have nothing to contribute.
What about Aquaman? Because all we got to do is stay away from the water.
Oh hell no! Leave that nigga alone,
bro. Meet him in the desert.
Aquaman alone.
Meet him in the desert. Be good.
All right.
Don't
fuck with Aquaman, bro. He about that.
Yeah, he is about that life. He is about that life. Damn, Batman is the only logical rate of we would chance of survival. reasonable chance of survival would be Batman.
Chat saying Robin. We could probably beat up a Robin. I don't know about a Batman.
yeah.
We might be able to take a
we
Robin.
We gonna go for the boy wonder, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
look,
You know
look.
Batman gonna come. He gonna come want revenge though, bro. If we fuck up Robin, bro, Batman gonna be on our ass.
But Batman
bro.
ain't gonna kill us though.
But
Batman don't kill.
He ain't gonna kill us though.
Yeah, he ain't gonna kill us.
But he gonna beat the fuck out of us, bro. You
I live to see another day.
in a wheelchair,
I live to see another day.
in a hospital bed.
I live to see another day. He's not gonna kill me.
Hey, all
He's
right.
not gonna kill me at all. So I'm going with that.
What about comas? Comas happen.
Tyler, just go ahead and say Batman too.
It might have to be Batman. It just might have to be because everybody else is just OP compared to that. Like real talk.
Yeah,
why can't we just take out Green Arrow? He's like Batman, but he's not.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, Green Arrow is a good one. Nah, Green Arrow is definitely.
But he got what if we call Black Canary though? For help.
All right,
can't be asking all these for
all right. So then, if we can't take Green Arrow sidekick Speedy, he's basically Green Arrow's version of Robin. There you go, same thing.
So we only good enough to take out the sidekicks. Is what we saying?
They still the superheroes. They still the superheroes though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they is still superheroes,
True.
and I'm not
got
killing
no
the black
powers, though.
superhero.
What'd you say, Tyler?
I said Batman ain't got no powers though. He just rich.
He don't, and
That's what I'm saying. Neither Green Arrow.
Or Speedy.
Green Arrow don't either. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, like Wonder Woman, all them, they OP. They are super OP. No way.
I'm not. Look, if
Yeah.
like let's say right,
Cyborg,
let's say we all here like we a whole crime ring. Niggas be like, "Hey, bro, Superman outside. I'm dropping everything.
I'm
ain't like,
none of
that. We gonna fight him.
Right.
You gonna fight him because I'm leaving.
Stand in front of Batman and talk about my parents and how much I love them and how I'm about to go see them.
You is crazy,
week.
Tyler. You is so damn crazy.
You know what? Diabolical.
How much I love my parents and I appreciate them. Like, dang, you don't got that feeling, don't you, Batman? Tyler, you
don't know what
are-
that's
you
like,
are-
huh? You don't know what that's like, huh?
That is evil, Tyler. That is so evil. Oh
But
my
then,
God.
if you're fighting Batman, you obviously don't know he's Bruce Wayne. Niggas don't be knowing he's Bruce Wayne. They fighting the Bat.
But you mean
You
you
can't
know
be
that-
using prior knowledge. You can't be using prior knowledge against them.
Also,
because then if
you gotta use every tactical point to get it. You know what I mean? Got to use every tactical.
Wait, what was that Chris Rock thing when he was like, if I get in an accident and never mind, I'm not gonna pick that. That's fucked up. He was talking about just like hitting where it hurt.
Yeah.
No, like going back to Batman, though, I think Batman would be a good choice because honestly, most of the time, Batman only does his work during the nighttime. So if we only do crimes during the day, might be okay because he don't go out during the. It's rare. It's rare. So
of course, Willie would think about that.
Think about it. You guys, just, look. Superman coming out all day, every day. Like, he don't get there. Wonder Woman all day, every day. Batman, he got a job. He got to worry about taking care of Wayne Enterprises during the day. So you might be all right. You might be all right.
What about Lex Luthor? Wait, no, he's a bad guy. I'm tripping.
Yeah, he's gotta be a hero.
Yeah,
we gotta kill a hero. I'm tripping.
No, I think Green Arrow and Batman are definitely good choices. I'm definitely rolling with them. I would feel comfortable if we had to go take them out instead of the OPs.
Squirrel Girl.
That's no fear.
What about Squirrel Girl?
What up, Dad?
Squirrel Girl.
Dad?
Squirrel Girl is stronger than things. She actually beat Dr. Doom one time.
True. Well, I'm just thinking.
Really?
Yeah, you're right. That's true. Dang. All right, Batman. All right, just Batman. Batman, Green Arrow.
That's my answer. I'm not fucking with nobody else off the top of my head I could think of.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. If anybody listens later, post it to YouTube or like you hear listen to the podcast separately, hit us up. Let us know who you feel that we could take out as a collective unit. Name a super you think we could realistically beat.
Yeah. Falcon.
Oh yeah, we can fuck Falcon.
We can take out Falcon easy. Yeah, Falcon. Falcon get fucked up. We can jump Falcon.
He said, "Oh yeah, we can fuck Falcon up."
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's
that
easy.
nigga is not making it off the ground.
No.
He said, "Oh yeah, we can fuck Falcon
It's on
up."
site with Falcon. It's on site. With
Damn.
If we just go find a place where Captain America is frozen and we unplug that shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's different.
So basically, you saying just murder that man?
Yup.
In cold ice.
Not cold blood, cold ice.
Cold
huh?
ice, right? Don't even let the blood flow.
Wow.
Just like, all right.
Yeah, I'm saying I
Wow.
got an ice box where my heart used to be. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no.
We're
No,
gonna
you
move
didn't.
on now.
No, you didn't just
so
say that. No, he's
that does it for this segment. Now we're gonna get into the questions from you all. We got, I see 3 people in the pod question queue. Willie, who you want to start with?
Let's see. So let's go ahead and we'll bring in Krishna. We'll bring Krishna in here. All right, Krishna. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. How you living?
You're on the air.
you're on there.
Hold on.
Oh, we hear something.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we hear
we
you.
hear
We
you.
hear you.
What up,
All
though?
right, how y'all doing today?
What up? What up? What up?
Good.
You're
What's
doing
going
good.
on?
All right. I got 2 questions for y'all, but I got time for that.
We got 4
It's up to
people. Do we have time
Yeah,
for?
we only got time for one.
Yeah.
High five. One question.
Okay.
Who among y'all would y'all believe would be the ultimate gamer? If y'all ever saw the show WCG Ultimate Gamer that came out like 10 years ago, who's the best all-around gamer amongst y'all?
The best all
All
around.
around.
Like if somebody had to represent us and like compete in different types of games.
Yeah, different types of games, different types of genres, all that.
Say granddad. My
Yeah,
vote would be granddad.
that sounds like my vote too, because
Yeah.
I don't play much Nintendo stuff. So I feel
And
like
he's real good at fighting games too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably
He's
I
my
probably
vote.
thinking about it because at first I was gonna think me, but then when you said like all around games, I'd probably say me because I play.
Yeah,
I pretty much play all different types of genres at this point, so I could pretty much, I have my strengths and stuff like that, but I'm familiar with pretty much almost every type of genre. So yeah, I would probably say me.
Yeah, I agree in terms of like being well rounded and playing like a lots of different stuff because I tend to play like the same type of games most of the time. So like once you like take me out of that realm, I'm not the one to represent. Like we was playing like 2K even, like something like regular. I could not represent us in some shit like that. And that's like even like relatively basic because I ain't played 2K in years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Good question.
That was a good question though.
Yeah. What about past DEG people that have been on here? Like, y'all think Eric B would be better than y'all, or Coach Dab, or Isaiah Mountain?
I'll probably say
I know Eric.
Eric.
Yeah, it's between Eric and Dab because my cousin Dab plays all kinds of random shit. But last time I checked, he really been on the shooters mainly lately. So I'm still going to lean towards Eric. So if I had to choose of all time, of everybody, sure, I'd say Eric then, realistically.
I would still
I would still
I'm
say
gonna still
Willie.
say granddad. I'm gonna still say
Yeah.
granddad.
I don't
Because
know, man.
yeah, when I remember we was playing Smash stuff. I mean, granddad's real good at that. Mortal Kombat, granddad's real good at that. Like shooter
He just
game,
named
yeah.
two games about
games.
fighting.
Shooter
Yeah.
games.
I mean,
Yeah,
fighting
I'm just,
games, yeah.
and I'm thinking of games that he was better than Eric in. So that's why I'm just like, yeah, I feel like he was better than Eric in those games.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen a game that I feel like Eric was better than Granddad in. So I'm still sticking with Granddad.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate that. Thank you for having faith in me, team. I will not let you down if if this situation ever arises itself.
Nah, if we was talking about 2K, so I'm just playing.
That man right there, that man
wasn't the
Kev.
conversation.
That ain't me.
Wasn't the
That is not
conversation.
me. That is not me. Don't you ever do that.
That is not.
That's
not me.
This is not me. I'm gonna be on that course singing.
Well, appreciate that question, man. We got to get through these other folks up in here waiting. Appreciate
No
you.
problem.
Appreciate you, Krishna.
Thanks
Have
for
a good
coming out.
Appreciate you.
Let me switch over to my other screen. There we go.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring in Polterghost now. Polterghost, you in here? What up?
You're on the air, Polterghost.
What up?
You're on mute, Polterghost. Talk to us.
He is ghosting us.
It looks like you're talking, but I don't hear anything, Polterghost. Like, you know how like when you talk, it turns green for a little bit.
Little green, yep.
Yeah.
So
He
maybe
trying
turn
to
your
figure
mic up
something
or
out. He
something.
trying to.
Probably gotta
How
connect
about
this.
me?
There he is. I hear.
All right,
Can you
now
hear
we
me?
hear you. Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everyone?
What's up?
What
What's
up?
up?
What up?
What's
What
up?
up?
So,
Chilling.
I'm doing all right. Glad I didn't have to work
Mhm.
today, so chill
Oh,
day.
nice
Hey,
little off day.
look,
Okay,
That's a
days
good
off
day.
are always
That's a
good.
good day.
be nice.
must be.
All right, I'm gonna ask this quick since there's a lot of people in the queue. Let's say you guys are like you're on your own gaming company, right? Like it's a very successful company. Like you wake up every day feeling like P Diddy and all that, and
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. P Diddy.
So we wake up and pee on people. Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
don't do that. No. Let the man ask a question.
Don't do that. Okay.
Don't
I'm
do
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry. I'm
We
sorry.
don't pay any of our
Continue.
employees.
Ooh,
Ooh.
good one.
All
So I'll
of
just
them.
I
play.
mean,
We all
Keep on with your question.
we
I'm
be all in
sorry.
the videos. I'm gonna stop. That's the question. No, let's stop. We play around too much. We play around too much. Come back. Come on. Go back.
and you have 4 games in front of you. One is a horror game, one is a sports game, one is a action RPG, and one is like a little friendly family arcade game. Which if you were to release these games throughout this year, which season for each game would you release them?
Okay.
Hmm.
Good. That's a good question.
That's a
I've
good
never
question.
heard this before.
I would. I would.
That was a
Oh,
good
I'm sorry.
question.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask. So you said it's a action RPG, a kids friendly game. What was the other two?
A horror game and
Horror
a
game
sports game.
and a sports game. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I would do the kids friendly
We should-
game definitely in the summertime because kids
Yeah,
will
in the
be out of
summer because
school.
kids aren't in school. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was
Yep.
gonna say.
Mhm.
I would do the horror game. Probably like around fallish, near the Halloween time.
Mhm.
I would do the action RPG. Maybe late winter, early spring ish. And then fighting game probably be like in the winter. Like
Fighting game
I
wasn't one. It was
it wasn't one.
yeah.
It was action RPG,
Action RPG.
kid friendly.
Kid friendly. Shooter.
No, it's action RPG, horror,
Yeah, I said
sports,
horror.
and the arcadey kids friendly game.
So yeah,
Okay.
sports games would
Okay.
definitely be like in the winter
Okay.
months. Kids during the summer. The horror game like fall, and then what I say, the action is like late winter, early spring ish. So that would be mine.
So for me,
Alright.
I'm gonna go real quick. So for me, kids would be in the summer. I do the sports game. I do the sports game in the fall. Action RPG. I do. No, I do the horror game. I would do the horror game in the winter because usually that's when horror games kind of come out. The last, they usually don't land on the Halloween thing. So I would do it post Halloween, quite close to post, probably like November-ish. And then the last one I would do at the top of the year in spring. So yeah.
Yes, I would say kid friendly in summer for sure. I think we all agree on that because kids being out of school, that's the best time. And I would do the sports game well, I guess that sort of depends on because I'm picturing like football, and so I was gonna say I would do that in like spring when people don't have like football to watch, like right after football season, like sort of like late February, early March after it's like like the college season has ended, the Super Bowl has already passed, people like kind of missing football. So that's probably what I would do with that. Then horror, I feel like just kind of sort of goes along with Halloween. That's when people want to do like the horror shit. And then the other one was an action RPG. So I would do that like at the end of the year. But not even because I have a specific reason, but just because that's the only one that's left. And I feel like the other ones have stronger reasons to be in like different seasons. So maybe because of Christmas money, like somebody said in the chat, I think that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we all agree about the kids game in the summer. I would put out my action RPG game over winter break. I definitely want to capitalize on that Christmas money. That's big. Those are like all these companies release, like they usually push their biggest games out towards the end of the year on purpose. And then they always want to get in time to be counted for the game awards. So yeah, they always put them out around then. Sports game. Tyler had a great answer about putting it out when most seasons end, but I don't know. Like I feel like I might put mine out around like February, like February, March. I don't know why. I just feel like people gonna need to come into the new year with like a new sports game to carry them through the rest of the year, or while they wait for the next one. So that's how I feel about that. And then what's left, my horror game, that's getting dropped around September. September. Yep, that's my answer.
Oh yeah. I wish I thought of this question more so I can answer it. It just came to me like right now. But I guess for me, I would drop the sports game around winter, horror during the fall, just to match up with the seasons. And kid friendly arcadey, I will go with the summer and action RPG, I guess in the spring.
I mean, spring is never a bad time to drop a good action. Because remember, last year we had the problem where we wasn't getting no games during the summer. It was a whole ass drought during the summer last year. Everybody either wanted to be in the start of the year or the end of the year. Like, we need games all the time.
I guess we're too busy trying to get all these PS5s and flipping them. So yeah.
Yeah, nobody had no systems.
Thank y'all for answering my question. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Oh, and Tyler, don't feel too bad about not streaming because apparently you're really busy with Animal Planet and all that. We get
it. Look, Animal Planet, I'm telling you, it takes a lot of time.
It does.
Them shows are good. Them shows are so good.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take that.
Have a good night, Walter Ghost.
All right, so we got two more. So we're gonna bring in SS12. I don't think they've ever been in the questions queue. So somebody new. All right, SS12.
SS12.
You were live on the air.
You're on the air.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. What up, though? What up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Good.
Have a good night.
All right. So I kind of thought of this question while you guys were talking about Forspoken and how kind of like people have just been pretty much shitting on it because of its dialogue and its dialogue by itself, and how you guys were saying that shouldn't be like the I guess end of what you should think about the game when you're about to buy it. Mine comes in kind of the reverse of that, of more what game do you think has a good dialogue, or like a dialogue to where it's not really the selling point, but to where it's just like up there to where it's like the one of the best things you remember from it.
So like, what game keeps you engaged with like the characters and the story, but like the gameplay isn't what you remember the most about it, type of thing?
Not necessarily. It can be both, but just kind of like the reverse of how people think of Forspoken, basically.
So the first thing that came to my mind when you said that was The Walking Dead, because honestly, the gameplay of that game was very minimal because it's a lot of like quick time and quick button pressing actions, and but the thing that gets you really into that game is the dialogue and the story and the characters and the story that's just being told, and the paths that you take based on your decisions and how that affects the characters, and just their emotions come out on the screen and through their dialogue as well. So I think that's a game where its shining moment does come from the dialogue and the character work and the story work. But the other side, the gameplay, is very minimal, but it gets the job done. So I think that's on top of my head, that's the game that I think the most where that shines out.
All right.
First thing that popped into my head specifically as it relates to dialogue is Deathloop. And the reason why I say that is because, and I still haven't finished Deathloop, y'all don't judge me, but one of the things that I loved about it from jump was I really loved the authenticity of like the two main characters and their dialogue and like banter to each other.
Yeah.
And like specifically how, I feel like their personalities, like they definitely remind me of like Black people that I know in real life in terms of like the voice inflection and stuff of the main character without sounding like a stereotype or anything like that. It was just like super authentic. Like he sounds like dudes I know, you know? So I would say that in terms of that was the first thing that popped in my head. If I had more time to think about it, I would probably have like 5 answers. But yeah, that's one of the things that like popped into my head first and foremost, specifically about dialogue.
I'm thinking
Yeah, me
hard.
too.
Would it help if
I mean,
am-
for comedy purposes, I would say Resident Evil 1. Just but like how horrible it was, it made me look forward to the next dialogue because I was just like, yo, this shit is so horrible. It was so funny, it was good. It was so bad, it was good. If that makes sense.
I'm thinking.
It's tough, ain't it?
You want me to
That's a good
go?
question.
Hard. You want me to
Yeah.
go ahead?
Yeah, go
Yeah, you
ahead.
can go.
Okay. So for me, it would have to be not just one game specifically, but from this entire series, Devil May Cry. And when I think about the dialogue from that game, it's kind of like they pull off this like in a badass way where it's like all these characters are like doing cool shit, but at the same time it comes off as a little corny too. But that's actually the charm of it itself when I really like listen to it. And it keeps me engaged with the game like that. It like makes me love all of the characters and stuff like that. It was especially done really well, and DMC 3 and 5 in particular. I think of those 2 games, I think they're the favorite in my series. And also Tiny Tina's Wonderland too.
No, I can't believe.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that you mentioned it, Borderlands. I can't believe I didn't even think of Borderlands.
Yeah, me either.
Damn, I didn't know I didn't think of Borderlands. Yeah, good one.
Yeah,
I have my answer now.
Okay.
God of War. I love the dialogue between Atreus and Kratos and Mimir. When I be playing games like that, I don't all caring about like the banter between people, but like when you begin in the boat and stuff, and then Mimir start telling stories, and like I really be getting lost in it. Like I really be all in, and then even the simple dialogue between Atreus and Kratos, even in the first one, when he never called the boy by his name, it was always boy. But then as the game went on, you could see like he was softening up towards him. And like it was just very well done. Very well done. The dialogue in that game. Well, both of them. So
yeah, and it's funny like when you fighting and you get hit, you can hear Amir be like, "Oh, I know that hurt." Like, no shit. Yeah, I'm getting my ass up here.
Yeah, I really need to play that. I actually just got a PS4 for my father-in-law.
Oh yeah, well then you got time.
Yeah, so you got plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully that'll come soon. But I appreciate you guys answering my question.
No problem.
Oh,
appreciate you for having a good question.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more, y'all. So Dion,
one more, and that's it. Don't nobody hop in next.
Don't be walking your happy ass over here like, hey, can I still get in the club? Nah, bro.
He said, "Don't you walk your happy ass over here."
I'm gonna see you next week, player. We ain't getting here with them
shoes.
shoes.
Come up to the store like right at like 9:59 when it closed at 10.
Come on,
right.
I need to grab one thing, bro. I need to grab one thing. Nope. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. All right, Dion Dior, come on up in here. What up?
You're on the air.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey,
How's it going, guys?
Going all right, man. How's it going with you?
Great. So my question is we're gonna do this sports style. If you was to switch out a game studio or developer for one that's not a studio anymore, for example, switch out 2K for EA Big, or switch out Ubisoft for Neversoft Games. If you was to choose a studio that's not here anymore that you would like to come back and trade it for one that's currently making games, what would it be and why?
Okay. Well, you already said I was gonna say EA Sports Big, but I'm not gonna say that now. I gotta think.
It's a gaming developer they used to be.
I'm looking up. I think I know my answer. I just gotta find.
Yeah, I'm looking up too. I thought I had one, but I realized that they're probably still around. So
Okay, I got my answer. United Front Games. Those are the people that made Sleeping Dogs, which is one of my favorite games of all time. We need to bring United Front back. But now the other part of the question is, who would I get rid of to bring United Front back? Square Enix. Them niggas. No. Ubisoft could go as a company, as a staff. They bring back United. Yup. Bring back United Front. Get rid of Ubisoft. That's the platform I would be running on next year.
I need to Google and see. I don't know, because I never follow it like the developer names and all that stuff. If it was
That's
a game
why
I like,
had to
yeah,
double check. Because I knew the United Front shut down. I just couldn't remember their name.
I know. I'd bring back now I'm looking at it. Midway. I'd bring back Midway Games because they had a lot of classics. I mean, they initially they had Mortal Kombat too, but Mortal Kombat moved on to NetherRealm and their own thing. But also they had Rampage, they had Space Invaders.
Yep.
They had a lot of classics. So
Midway was big in the 90s.
Yeah, so I would bring back Midway and we can get rid of Ubisoft. I agree because they ain't doing it by now. Fuck them.
Is everybody gonna get rid of Ubisoft?
Hell yeah! Why we need them? Why we need them, bro? Imagine a next gen Rampage game, bro. That should be fun as fuck. The last dope Rampage game was Rampage 64. I remember when that came out. So, and they had NBA Jam. Come on now, bro. What we talking about? Bring Midway back. They got Pac-Man, Galaga Defender. Come on, they got joints. So yeah, Midway is my choice.
Midway is a good answer. I can't think of one because like all of the companies that I have really given a fuck about are like still around.
Oh,
so I'm having
look at
difficulty
you,
thinking
Miss. I pick only good games.
Right.
Wow, it sucks to be you right now.
Pick the financially healthy companies.
Ooh,
you would say all of that. This is not me. This is not me.
I don't care what you say. This is not me. I would say I had to Google this. I'm looking up stuff now. So it says Visceral game. Yeah, them.
Visceral.
I would bring them back, and I'm trying to think who would I.
You know
Ubisoft.
There you go.
Ubisoft.
That's only one answer. That's only one
Ubisoft.
answer.
Yeah, Ubisoft. Yeah.
How
did I forget?
What game from Visceral made you think of them?
Was
the
like Dead Space,
game?
Dead Space, and then they used to do the Tiger Woods joints too on EA, like the Tiger Woods that I used to be hooked on. So yeah, so them.
Tyler, it's on you. You need some help. What you need?
I told you I can't think of one. I thought we had already.
I can get one. I can get one for you, Tyler. THQ. They did the old Saints Row games.
Well, no, but the thing is like I would have said before because Deep Silver did those too, and they're back now because they did the most recent one. So that's like one of the reasons why I couldn't think of anything. Because if you had asked me this question a couple of years ago, you know what I'm saying, then I would have said, because I don't think that they did anything else other than that. What was that bullshit they did that was like
it was like Aegis of Mayhem or something like that.
Yeah, that shit was horrible. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, that's actually like when this question started off, I thought about them, but I couldn't say them anymore.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I might, if I think of something in the next couple of days, I'm gonna bring it back up next week. Sorry.
No, that's cool. That's cool. As long as we get a nice, fuck Ubisoft and stuff.
Yeah, most def. Yeah, I don't have one to bring back, but I still want to get rid of Ubisoft.
That's all we need. That's all we need. So thank you guys.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, y'all. So that's going to do it for our questions. And if you would like to be in the pod question section of our show, all you have to do is enter the pod question queue on our Discord, or you can leave a question if you don't want to be on the show. You can leave it in our DEG pod questions channel, and then we can read it off as well. Or send us questions on any of our socials. And then if it's a good question, we will answer it. That's pretty much it.
All right. Well, before we get up out of here, Bloodbath, what's going on with Hold It Down Podcast?
Hold On Podcast, we got a new episode dropping tomorrow. And tomorrow's episode should be fun. the conversation strayed. So like we had the one about rappers falling off like 2 weeks ago, and then this week we kind of strayed into the conversation of a rapper that you now realize is low key trash. Like you liked them before, but you just woke up one day and realized they kind of trash on the low.
That could be a good dead end hip hop conversation right there. Low key.
It could be.
Low key.
I mean,
yeah.
I'll see if y'all want to do it. I don't know. But that's what we got. That's what we got tomorrow. And then I dropped another Gotham Knights playthrough. So what was that? Saturday or Sunday? One of them days. I'm gonna drop another one probably Friday or Saturday again this week. So Gotham Knights coming again.
All right. Granddad, what you got going on?
Well, I'm gonna be out of town from tomorrow all the way until Monday, so that's pretty much it. So I won't be gaming, streaming, none of that. So, but when I get back, I'm gonna try to hopefully get some streams going on. But yeah, so it's gonna be pretty much a busy work week for me for the rest of the week. But,
you got to focus on the income stream. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like, that's what we got to focus on.
That's what he got to focus on. That's what he got to focus on, really.
I see what you did there.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he got to focus on. Yeah, I mean, Dead End stuff. Is the Mic still on? New episode up for Is the Mic should be tomorrow. Dead End Hip Hop. If you're on the channel, right now this week we're releasing our MF Doom report cards. So be sure to check them out. I think Mike's already went up, and then Ken already went up.
Yep.
So we still got Mines, Rod, and FIFO's to upload, and then we still do. I think we're gonna do put the conversation on Patreon. I'm not sure yet. I mentioned it to Ken and Rod again that we should put the conversation on Patreon. But we'll see. But be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for another of my beat showcase. For February. I got it locked in for February 10th. So I'm gonna stream that on my channel. So we're flipping since it's like love in February, Valentine's Day. We flipping love songs. So you check us out. I think I put 7 songs up in there for us to flip. You can flip. They can flip all 7 of them, or you can flip one. Whatever your heart desires. So that's gonna be the new beat showcase for February. I don't know if my original plans don't fall through for Friday. Expect me to stream Dead Space Friday night. I'm definitely going to stream that on my channel for sure this Friday. If my plans don't fall through, I think I think I'm supposed to have something planned for Friday, but I'm not 100% sure. I got to make sure and follow up and make sure the plans is solid. But if not Friday, I'm streaming that Saturday. I mean, y'all going to see me streaming Dead Space Remake for sure. So be on the lookout for that. And Tyler, what's up?
I will not stream.
I will not stream.
Why do you always ask her? You know she don't have no answer.
It feel like it would just be so rude. I'd just be like, all right, y'all. So see, it's just like, damn, not gonna ask Tyler.
I appreciate that you don't want to leave me out, but yeah, I don't have anything.
I still have to ask a little, you know what I'm saying? But all right, well, this to do it for this episode. Next week we're doing a gaming week. It looks like we're gonna be playing some Destiny, doing some Iron Banner. I'm really excited for that because I think it's gonna be our first time playing Destiny as a crew for gaming night. So that should be pretty fun. But other than that, the gaming week, and then the following week after that, we got our podcast episode. So be on the lookout. We should be having a guest on there pretty soon. He was in the chat earlier, TJ. He should be popping up on here pretty soon with us. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that'll do
also,
it.
I'm telling y'all, I don't have a date yet, but I'm planning just the finale. It's gonna happen in February. I don't have a date yet, but it's gonna happen.
I mean, I hope she's ready. That's all I hope. Cause I'm picking some damn good songs. I've been thinking in my head like what songs I want to use. Oh, it's about to be a wrap. It's about to be a wrap because I know her song selection is gonna be ass.
Like always.
Right. But yeah, that'll do it for this week, man.
Let me know when that is. I'm gonna try to pull up for that. I gotta see the end of the trilogy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that'll do it for this week. We will see y'all next week for our gaming week, and then 2 weeks our podcast. So peace out.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
The day after I got off work, because I was like, well, fuck, since I'm a Uber home, I might as well just go ahead and go to the gym and kill some time. I already had my gym stuff with me. So I'm over here playing ball, and it wasn't like, we was playing like 3-on-3. It wasn't like full court 5-on-5. And one of these little knuckleheads called me old school. Hey, who check old school? I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm like, wait a minute, bruh. I know